What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're looking at Ultimate Falcon Stun, a RaidRaptor story. Now this is not Ultimate Falcon Turbo, like I promised. I tried to make that deck, the pieces of it are still in the side deck, but I realize now why Ultimate Falcon never really became a thing in the meta. It's not as invincible or difficult to get rid of as I would have thought, and making a deck that only makes him is kind of a glass cannon that doesn't do all that well. So this is a more stun-oriented variant. It can make some more things. It can go into 77 or Utopic Future. It's got these Icarus attack. So hopefully we have some more options than just making Ultimate Falcon, although we will be making it quite a bit. If you're interested in the deck profile and the alternate deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate video. I'll just go over everything in here, explain how it works, and hopefully explain how the turbo version works if you want that. Otherwise, in this video, I'm playing 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. I'll be testing this out, showing you all the combos, and hopefully we'll have some fun. Alright, here we are, first duel versus Magical Stormcrow. Very interesting. Probably some kind of Blackwing deck, if I had to guess, just based on the name. But it's hard to say. He doesn't appear to be Ooh. Unions? Could this be some kind of ABC, perhaps? Pardon me, I'm being distracted. My cat Rocco is trying to eat my leftovers. I don't want him to be eating leftovers. But yes, this is ABC, it would seem. Interesting. You don't often see frontline base, so this is an interesting variant of ABCs. Of course, if he can manage to make ABC, which it looks like he'll be able to, it depends what he... Oh yeah, he'll just make it right there. But he has no cards left in his hand. So he can't discard to make me do things. Of course, there's still whatever these are. We're just going to go ahead and play our Allure of Darkness. Draw 2, banish a monster. I am going to pick this one. Let's see. So we're going to normal summon this. See if he makes any kind of remark in that degree. He's got these traps, okay. And then just to be safe, I'm going to special summon this. Pain Lanius, you can special summon this by targeting a RaidRaptor with a level. Take damage equal to whatever's lower, its attack or defense, and then summon it and it becomes that level. So then we'll try to activate this effect. This last Strix is important because you contribute it to summon any RaidRaptor from your extra deck. But I believe it's returned during the end phase. We're not going to get that far. We're just going to go ahead and make Ultimate Falcon. Its effects are negated, it can't attack, so it's not really useful. We mostly do it because you could stack the 7 sins just on top of this. What up, bro? How's it going? And then we still have our stuff left. I thought maybe he might, like, banish this or get rid of it. That's why I put 2. We've also got Cattle Call. This can be used on any monster whose original type is Beast, Beast Warrior, Winged Beast. We're all Winged Beast. So I'll put that on him. And you can special summon a monster from your extra deck with the same original type. So we're getting another Winged Beast. We'll pick Ultimate Falcon. And then I'll stack another one. So this just rapidly became the 7 Sins Turbo. But my attack is bigger than his attack. So boom wakasha to you. Let's just hope that he... Ooh, ow. Magic Cylinder. Not something I would expect. Something very bad, though. If he has another one of those, I'm dead. That's what you get for 4,000 attack point monsters. Okay, he's just going to tag out. Very good indeed. Well, not very good, because he's going to make another one of these, and if he has a hand, he can discard. This guy, he has effects if you have more than one material attached to him, but unfortunately, we only have one material attached to him. That still does help a little bit. If he would be destroyed, you can detach one of the materials. So he can't destroy me, but if he uses ABC Buster to, like, banish it or something, then I'm going to be in for a bit of a tricky pickle. Let's just go ahead and kill this one. Why not? We'll see what happens, man. And then we got very little. I'm going to go ahead and just do my other Allure of Darkness. We've still got one in here we can discard. Maybe we'll get something in our hand that'll be somewhat useful. Let's see. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that because we're not good at the moment. So we will see. This is what we need for Ultimate Falcon Turbo. Pretty much this card is how you summon Ultimate Falcon. You do need other things, but you can either use Cattle Call or you can use Last Strix. Both will allow you to get into Ultimate Falcon. So he's got this, and he can get rid of one of them. He can banish them. Nothing will stop them from being banished. But unless he has ways to draw cards, he's going to be in for a bit of a tricky pickle. Of course, if we draw another Last Strix, then we're going to be good because then we can make our Ultimate Falcon, who, if you're unaware, I think I mentioned in the intro, but he's unaffected by other cards' effects. No, we just got another spear. But that's fine. Spears are cool. There's equipped to a RaidRaptor, it gains 1,000 attack. If it's targeted by an attack by a monster who has higher attack, you can add 1 rank up magic from your deck to your hand. So this is actually search power. It's also pretty decent. It can turn some of your bigger RaidRaptors into huge beat sticks. I think just because it... Oh, you're going to MST, are you? I'm not liking that. I was going to make him 3,100. But that's fine. I've got another one. But yeah, the very slow, very inefficient search power. But there's not really much that can search your rank up magic. Except for maybe like left arm offering. So just having something that you can do. Fortunately, he's going to tag back out for his things. And he'll probably have another ABC Dragon Buster, most likely. And I'm just going to be adding a Skip Force to my hand if he attacks this. Which, maybe he'll be scared. He doesn't know that I have this, so he might be scared to attack this, and he might end up, Oh, I did that. I did that wrong. You can only use once per turn, right? I think so. I'll attack the other B-Drake, just to be sure. Ooh, he's actually playing heavy mech support platform. Interesting. But yeah, he doesn't know I have this, so... No, he can use more than one. This deck's kind of low-key broken. If it weren't for the fact that Zodiacs were so good right now, this would still be a really good contender. Yep, unfortunately not much we can do. Unfortunately, if he can make like a rank 4, like a Castell and send this back, and then also make a ABC Dragon Cannon, I'm going to be kind of screwed. Oh, he actually made YZ Tank Dragon. What's this? You can start this card, target 1 face down. Okay, we're good. I guess he's out of ABCs. Oh, he attacked it with exactly... It has to be higher. I guess it doesn't really matter unless I draw another Skip Force, in which case I'll be a sad panda. Nope. But this isn't particularly useful to us. This lets you special summon another RaidRaptor from your hand, which I don't have. But it'll be good comeback material. Let's see, which one? You can special summon 1 Union from your hand. Yeah, so I'm going to get rid of this one and assume he doesn't have a Union in his hand. That'll be a less effective effect for him. No, of course. Yeah, he has heavy mech support platform. But he has nothing he can... Well, I mean, he can equip it to this, but he has nothing he can use it with Union Hanger. But yeah, I was going to say that the ban list still isn't out when I'm recording this. It could drop at any moment now. People have been expecting it. But I wouldn't... Like, even though these aren't meta anymore, I'd like to see ABC Buster, like, hit to maybe 2, or even 1, just limited. Because really, it's a good card, and it's not that broken. It's just broken because you can keep tagging out and making more of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and Vanishing Lanius. Activate effect, special summon. Hey. Got our good old Tribute Lanius. Once per turn, can send a RaidRaptor to the graveyard. I believe it's Mimicry Lanius? Mimicry? This guy. Yeah, Mimicry. When it's in the graveyard, the turn it's sent there, you can banish it, add a RaidRaptor card from your deck to your hand. Any kind of card. Which we're going to go ahead and take Nest, because Nest is best. Yay, if you control 2 or more RaidRaptors, add 1 RaidRaptor from your deck or graveyard to your hand. And I'm going to go ahead and take... Where's he at? Last Strix. So next turn, if we don't somehow get OTK'd, we should have what it takes. But we'll get rid of these two. We'll go ahead and make 4 Strix Searcher, level 4, detached to add a level 4 dark winged beast. So you can add stuff other than RaidRaptors, but the only level 4 winged beasts I play are RaidRaptors. We'll take Booster Strix, very important. Kind of like an honest type effect for RaidRaptors. Not quite, because it doesn't give you more attack. Fucking Shadow Spell? Are you serious? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. He's playing some older... I don't know. I get some flack sometimes because people want me to be very friendly, and I am a very friendly guy. I try not to look down on decks. Obviously, I'm playing stuff that isn't meta or whatever. But when someone plays a spell or a trap that, like, there's clearly things that do this exact same thing, but better, that you could put in here. And it's not like, even if it was like, oh, you want to make stuff that's, you know, equivalent to your... that you can actually use. Like, there's stuff like Fiendish Chain that's like a nickel that you could buy, and it will do this. I guess it doesn't lower attack. It just seems like a really, really not thought out choice. Or more like he picked this card not because of its actual effect, but just because he knows it. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with that. Go ahead and kill it. But yeah, like I said, that's not quite honest, but when a RaidRaptor monster is targeted for attack, banish this card from your hand, destroy the attacking monster. So pretty neat. Let's go ahead. Last Strix. Tribute. Get out Satellite Cannon Falcon. Negated. My bird. It's okay, don't worry. We're going to be ranking up. Boom Wakasha. Ultimate Falcon. The ultimate in Falcon technology. So I'll go ahead and attack the hell out of that. Just destroys that, but it lowers his attack back down. Still can't attack with that. I can't change its battle position either. And we'll set this just for next turn. And then during the end phase, while it has material, you can either lower the attack of all monsters your opponent, all face-up monsters your opponent controls, their attack goes down by 1,000. They have no face-up monsters, you inflict 1,000 to them. And then I can detach to make them lose 1,000, and your opponent can't activate effects. I believe, what is it? And their effects cannot be activated. Oh, he's going to, you could start, wait. No, I don't know. Oh, okay, he's going to equip that. Gotcha. So just not be destroyed. So we'll just make him another 1,000. Even though he's in defense mode and it doesn't really help me anyway. 2 Booster Strix. Yeah, we'll wait for that for later. So I'm going to go ahead and summon this. Nest. We can search. This is close. Yeah, kind of. Surprisingly. We'll add Pain Lanius. Pain Lanius, of course, take 100. Put it out there. Bada bingo, level 4. And let's go ahead and make that dang old Castell. Get rid of some things. I could send this back. I think I'd rather send this back and then I have my monster. Hey, hey! So now I can attack several times. Get that out of the way. Ah, of course he gets an effect. Add a union from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting choice. And then I'll finally be able to get some damage on this guy. The good thing about Castell is we have our Icarus attack, which you contribute any winged beast, and Castell is a winged beast. And of course he has nothing, so we'll just go ahead and be like, boom wakasha. Minus 1,000. And that's cool because it's not just any monster, it's if he controls no face-up monster. So if he sets a card during his end phase, I can be like, no, you do not get any. Fortunately, I think that's it for him. His statement that this was close was a little inaccurate. Unless he's got something that I can't comprehend. We'll go ahead. Ouch. And we'll go ahead. Whatever this is or whatever this is. Trap hole. Interesting choice. Unfortunately, my 7 sins is too powerful for him. Unless he's got another... Oh, wait. Does he have another... Did he have this? Okay, good. For a second, I was like, oh, wait. He has another magic cylinder. So, we edge out a win, barely. You could see sort of the stun portion. You could see sort of the toolboxy element. It's nice. This first duel kind of showed everything. So, hopefully, I won't have to explain as much in the next duels. Alrighty, here we are. Second duel versus Polo Games. Interesting. I hope he knows he's not playing Polo. That's a very different game indeed. Okay, so we got our Allure of Darkness. Let's go ahead, use that, see if we can draw both the things we need. We did not, but that's alright, that's okay. We'll just go ahead and we'll start deck thinning, the movie, the game. The motion picture experience. Of course, you already know Tribute Lanius, and the RaidRaptors are all about searching. They search so much. They search things to search other things to search the things they need to search. RaidRaptor Nest. And we'll go ahead and put that down there. Woohoo! And then we're going to use Nest to search out Fuzzy Lanius. Fuzzy Lanius is an interesting card, both the best and worst card in this deck. Special summon it if you control a RaidRaptor. Pretty nice. Also, if it's sent to the graveyard, you get another version of it from your deck to your hand. But if you use either of those effects, you cannot special summon anything but RaidRaptors that turn. So, I can no longer use Cattle Call effectively to make 7 sins or do any of the other cool plays that I want to do. I can only make RaidRaptors. But that's alright. We'll just go ahead. For now, like I said, we're just stalling. We'll get Booster Strix so we can defend a little bit. Fuzzy Lanius will let us get our things back. And we'll go ahead and set both of our Icarus attacks, because we've got 2 targets. Plus maybe they'll Twin Twister, they'll hit both of them. We just gotta hope we're not playing against something like, what would be something we wouldn't want? Like Masked Heroes? Oh no. This is one of the elements of Masked Heroes. Like an Icarus, oh no, it's some kind of Synchro bullshit shenanigans Synchro. One of the, you know, I've softened my mood on a lot of decks, but anything that uses Level Eater more than like once in a duel is still something that I'm like, ugh. You just don't like playing Yu-Gi-Oh, do you? You just want to be a mathematician, but you don't have... Huh. I don't think I've seen this before. Okay. That's fine. You could banish one other assault. Okay. So he's going to get that out. And then I'm going to stop his plays right here to destroy 2 cards. Maybe he will not be able to recover. He will upstart. I mean, he's got a few turns. I'm nowhere near being able to... Well, I mean, if I draw my rank up magic, then I'll be good. Interesting. So, let's go ahead. And we're going to get... What do we want to get? I think... Oh, I can only grab a level 4. Yeah, let's just go for more searches. More searches. Oh, wait, I can do this. Okay. So, we'll go ahead. Same combo as before. Lots of searching. Discount search warehouse. And we're going to get our Pain Lanius. Because we could summon that, target this, you know, 400. While we're here, we'll go ahead and grab another one of these, because high attack is good attack. So then more deck thinning. Swallow's Nest, tribute a winged beast, summon another winged beast with the same level as it had on the field. Let's go ahead. Nope, I didn't think this through. I should have... I wanted to get the level 1 guy, but I done goofed. That's fine, I could just do even more things. The turn this is summoned. Hey. Let's see. Can I OTK? I don't think so. But I can certainly do a lot of damage. Let's just get some of these lesser ones away. Bye. GG. Close enough. Close enough. That's... Yeah, that wouldn't quite, but... Yeah, and I couldn't make Gaga Cowboy. But I was close. I was close. Either way, he would have been pretty hurt, and the next turn I could have made Gaga Cowboy or something and won. So we'll go into the third game. Alrighty, here we are. The third duel versus Semi-Blue Eyes, which is not too good for us, I tell you what. Blue Eyes are one of the few decks that really have very little trouble getting over Ultimate Falcon. But we'll see. We're going first, and we already have our 2-card combo. Last Strix tributes itself. Satellite Cannon Falcon. Skip Force lets you rank up 2 levels higher, so we'll go from 8 into level 10. And there's our Ultimate Falcon. Huzzah. Let's go ahead and Allure of Darkness while we're here. I would prefer that. And we're good. We could summon a 7 Sins on top of that, but we don't want to. So we'll start off with a good old 1K. There you go. And then we'll see what he could do. Now, if he can make, especially if he's playing the Chaos Max. Oh, he's not even playing Blue Eyes. Alright. If he can make the Chaos Max version, then that has 4,000 attack. I can just attack. Oh, pardon me. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting attacked by burps. My indigestion does not want me to talk ill about these guys. Fortunately, I don't think there's much he could do aside from making Utopia the Lightning, which he's probably going to make Utopia the Lightning, unfortunately. And now that he has this out, that means that Ultimate Falcon is going to be banished. Yep. A sad state of affairs, to be certain. Because that Skip Force, the one that I used, actually has this neat effect where if Ultimate Falcon and Skip Force are in the graveyard, you can banish another RaidRaptor and summon Ultimate Falcon back out onto the field. If it's banished, however, you don't really get that ability. So yeah, he can go up to 5,000, which is more than 35, and everything gets banished. And I don't think I can use Cattle Call either, because it needs to be there. Yeah, and I can't use this effect because I need to send things to the graveyard, so let's just try our best, shall we? We can... Bababoo? You won't let me do my thing? I can summon this. It can only be used to make the winged beasts. And I don't want to search while this is out, so we're going to go for Castel, the Skyblaster Musketeer. And of course he's going to negate our effects with these dimensional boundaries. And I cannot summon any more Ixies, and I cannot search, and I cannot attack over these things, and I can't activate my effects. So, good game. Good game. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, here we are, 4th duel versus Kronos, God of Time, perhaps? And, ooh, lots of allures, lots of... They're really wanting us to do this Ultimate Falcon Turbo, aren't they? Well... Do I risk all? Wait, why do I even have to risk all? I'll just set everything. There we go. If I can get a RaidRaptor. Hey! Wait, no, I needed 2 RaidRaptors. And there's both my booster. Oh. Well, very sad state of affairs. That's what happened with the Ultimate Falcon Turbo. I think I mentioned that in the beginning. I originally started this as an Ultimate Falcon Turbo that would just... It just made Ultimate Falcon as fast as possible. And it was pretty good at getting him out first turn. But as you saw with that last duel, having an Ultimate Falcon, pretty easy to get over with people who have access to Utopia the Lightning. And you can bring it back, but usually they can do other stuff. It's not as much of a win condition. Frickin', what was it? Moon Mirror Shield gets over Ultimate Falcon real easily. Not even all that big of a deal to it's just, yeah. So that's why I went for something that can do a little bit more. Unfortunately, I kind of got all my spell traps in like one hand, and the one Raid Raptors I did have were not the useful ones that can get my plays started. They're the ones I usually want to search. I was playing them at 2 for a while, but I found, especially to protect Ultimate Falcon, normally you wanted those other ones. Interesting, he's going for Howitzer. You would think that he'd want to go for the Ancient Gear Chaos Giant because he's unaffected by spell traps, and I have nothing but spell traps here at the moment. Of course, making that's going to be just as difficult to get over. But hey, we got some stuff. And that can get our plays started. So we'll go ahead and Swallow's Nest. We'll get... yeah. This. We'll go ahead and use Lanius in the Graveyard to grab us... oh, what do we have here? 17, 30... Oh, wait. This can work. We'll get our last Strix. Ho-ho! Because you can use this effect to summon last Strix. And like you saw before, you can go ahead and just, you know, get out this. Skip Force. Ultimate Falcon. Now we're both unaffected. What you gotta say about that? And then while I'm here, let's just go ahead and RaidRaptor Nest. Ulti Falcon. Wow. It's not that impressive. I wish. Let's see. Yep. And we're just going to make... Yeah, we'll just go ahead and make this. We can use it to make sure we have plays ready for next time, and then we can Icarus attack if he gets big stuff. So let's add Tribute Lanius, because highest attack and also search via doing other stuff. The most deck thinning of them. Huzzah! So let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll kill this now. Does he take no damage? Oh no, yeah, I think if I use skip, I forget if it's skip force or the whatchamacallit. Let's see. No, it must be the last Strix. I think when you do that, your opponent takes no damage that turn. Yeah, your opponent takes no battle damage that turn. So now he can make a thing. But that's good. If he makes Utopia the Lightning, then I'll just I'll blow it up with Icarus attack. Which is where the stun... See, basically what it came down to when I had the original, the Ultimate Falcon Turbo, was that instead of playing any spell traps that did other stuff, all I did was make Ultimate Falcon. And you really need a couple traps like this to help stop your opponent from making things like that. Okay. So now I can be like, nope. And, oh, I guess I can't target them the turn they're summoned. Oh, and he gets the special summon a Howitzer back. That was maybe a bad thing to destroy. Yep. That was a terrible... But I have to destroy... Well, I guess I could have targeted Ultimate Falcon. Yeah, he's just gonna get another one. Okay. My bad. I played Ancient Gears. I should know this. If I get OTK'd now, it's my own fault. Okay, he's just going for Devil. He's a devil, I tell you what. Of course, I can't... Oh, no. Now he... Okay. Chaos Giant. So chaotic. So giant. Wow. And he is just unaffected by spell traps. But he can be affected by non-spell traps. Which is what hopefully I will be affecting him by. But I can't target... No, it's just the turn they're summoned. Okay, I think I can do this. I can really do this now. So we'll go ahead and do that skip force. You banish one from your graveyard, special summon out an Ixie. We will, of course, pick that. Let's Summon that, and... Ooh, actually... Yeah, I might be able to... Alright, this is going to be supreme. This is going to be supremely good. This guy. Although I'll be taking some damage, I tell you what. Although, let me see. Which one do I want more? As a RaidRaptor, target, destroy it, and inflict damage equal to half the attack that monster had on the field. Or I could have a 4600 attack. You know what, how often do... Oh, wait, how often do I get to make Revolution Falcon? Let's go for Revolution Falcon. 400. 400 is less. We'll go ahead. Bada bingo. And let's go ahead and search out our booster Strix. Because that way, if he attacks it next time... Well, I can't activate effects when he attacks. Anyway. But that's fine. We're going to rank up our 4 Strix. Bada bingo. Destroy one opponent monster. Heh 2200. And then... yeah, we'll go ahead. Kill that. It makes their attack and defense 0, but he's unaffected, so it's fine. I think this can attack all special summon monsters. Ooh, that's higher attack than I'd like. Fine, and then one of those. Ho-ho. Set. And then during the end phase... Oh, he doesn't have any XC material, darn it. I just gotta hope he can't make another Chaos Giant. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to blow up that again. That's gonna be bad for me. We'll just have to see if he could summon something big. Oh, he could summon something big. Fuck. Shouldn't have put out... I should have made my 3-star thing. Then I would be safe. That's what I get for trying to get Revolution Falcon. But at least you got to see what it can do. It did a fair amount of damage. It got rid of his Chaos Giant. This was a fairly good battle overall. I think. Well, let me think about this for a second. If he's got 3,000, that's going to be 1,200. So unless he could summon another huge 3,000 attack point monster, I might be safe. We shall see. Ouch. And then, is he going to make Cowboy for game? No, he doesn't have Cowboy. All right. We are back in business, lads. Go ahead and RaidRaptor Nest. Oh, don't freeze on me now. This could attack all the monsters he controls, and this has more, and I could have made another thing. Internet, I was gonna have a comeback. Why do you hate comebacks, Internet? Biased. Racially biased SAT questions. Don't know what has to do with anything, but I'm angry, damn it! Alright, so I've been waiting here for a few minutes, and timers aren't going down. I'm pretty sure it's frozen, but from the looks of things, I could have used both of these effects. I would have made this, sent this to the graveyard. It would have done 1,500. I could have attacked that directly for 1,500, and then attacked Wyvern with 3,500. And that would have been game, on top of whatever I would have searched with Raptor's Nest. I might have been able to do more shenanigans. So I'm going to count this one as a win, and we'll move into the 5th duel. Whoa, man, like Rainbow Love, man. He better be playing Crystal Beasts with a name like that. Either that, or maybe he's just, like, very gay. Just, like, very, very proud to be gay. Which could be a thing. I mean, I'm not one to judge, I tell you what. So, we're gonna go ahead. We'll get our Tribute Lanius. Nice, good old play starter. I think you know by now. And while we're here in the 5th duel, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and give a big old Patreon... big old Hardleg Patreon shout-out. This isn't just any Patreon shout-out. This is my Patreon. To Ryan Smith, who is just like the biggest donator at the moment. I'm not sure if he wants me to say how much he's donating, but he was donating a lot, and then last month, he doubled it. And I had to actually contact him and be like, Ryan, are you sure this is what you want to do? Because this is too much money. I've got to question your sanity at this point. But he assured me that he had the money to spare and it was good, so give a huge thank you to him. He is making this all possible. If you're all interested in seeing the Legend of Lefty stuff coming out soon, that is almost, not entirely, but that's largely in part to him getting us over that goal that we had, the $600 goal. And of course, a reminder that if you do thank the Patreon sponsor of the week, that, oh, he surrendered. I didn't even do that much. I won't count that one. But yes, if you do thank Ryan Smith in the comments, that is how you get your comment pinned. Unless there's something much, much more interesting, normally I'm going to pin a comment that says, thank you, Ryan Smith. So you could tack on whatever other message you want to that, if you want to get those comments pinned. I'm never going to pin a first comment. I don't care if you're first. But Ryan Smith, he gets those pinned comments. We'll go find a real fifth duel. Okay, here we are, the real fifth duel versus Edvirdo 04A. Interesting. Will we be going second? I don't think I mentioned it yet, but you always want to go first in this deck, because if you can make Ultimate Falcon first turn, that's much better. Otherwise, they may be able to stop you. We're playing against True King Dinosaurs, which is meta in the OCG. Probably not something we can stand up to. I'm not exactly sure what they can do, but unless I get that skip force and he doesn't stop me somehow, I don't think we're going to be coming back from this. But we'll see. While I'm here, though, I had mentioned last time the Patreon, and I should mention now, if you like these sleeves, which I really like the way these sleeves turned out. I took a dark archetype, and I really made him like, oh, Majestic Falcon, oh. But if you like these sleeves, if you want this deck profile in like YDK form, where you can download it, those are on my Patreon. Donation of $1 or more gets you access to that. There's more information in the description. I have a video if you want to watch that. I'll explain all the details about why I have a Patreon and why I'd want your money and what I'll use your money for, which is probably more important, and also what rewards you'll get, which is very important. And we're looking at a Logia-style situation. Not very good. And he can stop me from normal summoning, which is also not very good. I want to be able to normal summon. I can't just special summon. It doesn't matter what I summon, really. I could be like, boom, and he could just be like, I negate that, and then he attacks with this and whatever he can make next turn for game. And unless I have the ability to special summon or normal summon more than once a turn, there's just nothing I can do. There's just, oh, he's going to stop me. Or he's not going to stop me. So, alright. We'll try that then. Pain Lanius. And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and use that effect. Because why not? We'll send Mimicry. We'll search out the things that we want to search out. I have no idea what these do. I could probably read them, but I think my chances of winning either way are not all that great. I don't think it's during either player's turn, though. Target one level 4 dinosaur, destroy it, summon one dinosaur from your graveyard in defense position. Ooh, okay. That moves cards from the main deck or the hand to the graveyard, or special summons a monster from the main deck. Discard this card, negate that effect. Okay, so it just negates that effect. My bird! He negated it! That bastard! I guess we gotta roll those bones, see what we can do. You gonna stop my cattle call? Calling all cattles. Show me what your chattel. Actually, I think I could do... if I'm tricky, I might be able to still get a 7 sins. I'm not sure if that'll help me, but I could do it. We'll see. It depends if he negates his things. Or if my connection gets lost before I get to finish a duel. Because for whatever reason, YGOPro not been the most stable recently. No, he's gonna let me. Ultimate Falcon. No! That's the guy who plays RaidRaptors in the anime, by the way, if you didn't know. I didn't know, but... Ho-ho! You're gonna let me get... No, you're not gonna let me get that out. You're gonna be like, I'm not thinking about that too much. So that gets negated, but I think that's fine. I can summon out this. This can get me my last Strix from my hand. Last Strix can do that same thing again. Because I'm getting 4,000, and you can't stop me! Let's kill this. This isn't really that hurtful to me at the moment. I just don't like this big scary thing. There we go. Let's see, what is this? Okay, he's got to destroy another level 4 monster. So if he summons one, then I can Icarus attack. Get rid of his things. I might just have what it takes. I still don't doubt it. Or I still doubt it. These have amazing recoverability. These dinosaurs. There's one of the patrons has a dinosaur deck, and like, it is just I can't even. I can't fight it like most of the time. What does this do? Okay. So he's summoning things from the deck. What are you summoning? Perhaps. Who could say even? It's a bird. It's destroyed by a card effect. Okay. So he's probably going to destroy that. I don't want to destroy that, because then he's just going to summon it anyway. And he still hasn't normal summoned yet. So now he's going to have like 3 level 4 monsters. And this one can activate its effect. Take one dinosaur, add it to your hand, or send it to your graveyard. He's got Superconductor Tyrannoconductor. He's conducting his battle phase, I'll tell you what. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill that and that. He's gonna stop it, but there's his one negation. Now I just gotta hope. It's funny, because I didn't expect my spell traps to get negated. I only thought my monster effects would get negated, so that's why I had the picture of him like, my bird! Fortunately, he could Book of Moon everything and destroy it automatically, which means I don't get my effect. And then he's got a Tyranno Infinity. Yeah. Didn't even... I did so much stun, and in the end, it didn't even matter. I could have destroyed his things, and he would have just gotten more powerful because of it. Just, just summon a 4,000 attack from the deck. That's fine. I only had to use a whole bunch of monsters to do that. This link summoning isn't even going to hurt this, really. I mean, you won't be able to make 2 Logias, but, you know, you're still going to be able to Book of Moon attack defense position stuff and destroy it. Should be interesting. But there's another loss for the real 5th duel. We'll go into the 6th one and see if we can do any better. And here we are, the 6th duel, and my arch-nemesis player makes himself known again. I shall go first, and we will see what horrors I can unleash upon this unsuspecting world. By playing my Vanishing Lanius. Yay! He's a cool little bird. He's kind of weird, he's got a long neck, but he's just a cool little bird. I like doing funny voices. I think that's... If I could get a job doing that, that would be cool. I'm on the way, but we'll see. I mean, I also have to play cards. I can't just make funny voices. But I think, I like playing cards. Because I don't get bored of things easily. This is the 90-somethingth one a deck. I wonder how many episodes I'll get to. Comment in the comments, how many do you think we will get by the time I am done? Because, I mean, all things end eventually, man. What do I even want to do? What do I want to do with my life? We'll get Vanishing. I think what I want to do, because I have 2 of these already. So, we'll just go ahead. I can only take 400. Yay. That's not that much. And... go ahead and make a bird. Caw-caw! And we'll just add... I don't know, man... Another, Booster Strix? Booster Strix. So we've got that, we've got some defense in the form of that, And we'll go ahead and make 7 sins, because we can't make Ultimate Falcon. My bird! It's okay. You get a spider. Spiders are like birds, they're just with, fundamental differences. Legs instead of wings. I guess birds have legs too. I like the look of 4 Strix though. It looks the most like a bird. Some of these, like this thing doesn't look like a bird. This thing scarcely I can kind of see the wings, but its head's all weird and curvy, and then the bottom half of it is just sort of like this weird hovercraft looking thing. But this looks more like a jet. You can clearly see it's got like jet propulsion. This looks like a bird. Like an owl, specifically. Interesting! Very interesting. Median. The fucker up of all things. Let me see. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So doing that would not... Okay. At the end of the battle phase, return as many monsters. Possible to the hand, other than this card. Yeah. I mean, that's just what's going to have to happen, unfortunately. Ouch. And then I'll take some damage. I've still been considering making like a Dust-On Time Lord deck. I think that would be cool. Oh, hey. Well, I was going to do some other shit, but this seems like a much better idea. Revolution Falcon. I made the mistake. I think it might have been in the deck build challenge where I did Raid Raptors, of accidentally using Strix to summon Ultimate Falcon. Let's see, I'm unaffected, but I mean, he's still not going to take any damage. So, I'm good. We'll just make him lose 1,000 that he doesn't have. And then we'll see what he has to get rid of this. Yeah, it shuffles itself into the deck, so it's not completely terrible, or not completely, like, cheap. But it is some good non-targeting removal. I'm surprised it doesn't get seen more often. I guess you have to use your normal summon, and you can't use it if you have monsters on the field. So we've got Lumina. He has to have a Lightsworn in the graveyard, though, to discard it. You could target the monster, it's one of those weird things. It's like, you could target the monster you discard, but you have to be able to target it to activate it. So you can't, if you have nothing in the graveyard, you can't discard it with no targets in the graveyard, and then target the card that you just discarded. But he's putting more cards into the graveyard, and he's losing attack, which is good for me. I don't like people to have attack. I think I can not quite OTK. We'll see. I'll just go ahead. We'll get out another one of these, so we'll have plays next time. And for this time, we'll just make even more unstoppable bullshit. Surprise! Let's attack with this one just in case he's got Honest. Oh yeah, I used Booster, damn it. I forgot. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm a dumbo. I'll set this even though I have no intention of tributing Ultimate Falcon. But at least I do 1,000 effect damage. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my fist in impotent rage. So now he has some things he could target. Bad Mills, though. Looks like he's playing an actual, like, pure Lightsworn deck that uses things like Glorious Illusion that usually don't see much play in Lightsworn decks. Also, I just noticed 11 card extra deck. But hey, now he can do some stuff. If he wants to banish this, he could. I'm not sure if he could Synchro anything that can get rid of Ultimate Falcon. Usually it's just that extra deck. Of course, like I said, if he has Honest, he can just Honest his way over that. But I can bring it back next turn, assuming he doesn't OTK. So he's getting rid of Wolf, getting Lumina back. I'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think 3,100, that's still not enough. We'll see. I'll be back when he's done. Also, I always think Lumina is a tuner. Clearly not a tuner. Clearly not a tuner. Alright, attacking into 7 sins with Lumina. I don't understand. Maybe he had an Honest and forgot to use it or something? I don't know. Either way, I'm declaring that a win. We'll go into the 7th duel. Alrighty, 7th duel versus Saxon. perhaps Saxon Hale of Team Fortress 2 fame? Mild fame? Not sure if he's all that famous. Who could say? I'll go ahead and roll the bones. Allure of Darkness. Ooh, I could end up in a bad situation again, and I'm not sure if I want to end up in that bad situation again. Yep, but you know what? We've already got one part of the thing. We might as well try. Worst comes to worst, we end up just making, let's see. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll put out Mimicry. Go ahead and summon this. We're going to take 1100. Ouch, not ideal, but at least we can make our rank 4 play. We could search. Searching is good. Unless he does some kind of... Well, even if he does, it's fine. Even if he wants to... Ooh, pardon me. We'll go ahead and put that, because as you recall, if that's in the graveyard, we can banish it. For now... Going to get Fuzzy, because I could still special summon it, because I control a RaidRaptor. We'll, of course, use this to get Nest, because this is the only thing that can search Nest. I almost considered putting Nest down to 2 or even 1 because you can search it so easily, but it's so important to get because not only does it let you search, but it lets you reuse stuff in the graveyard, which could stop you from decking out. Very, very important. Now we've got 2. I can go ahead and summon. We'll get Tribute so we can set up for next turn. And I'm going to attach the Mace to 4 Strix. Because usually they won't waste some kind of removal on 4 Strix. They'll just attack over it with something. And this is when it's attacked by a monster with higher attack than it. And since with the Mace it only has 1600 attack, it's not that difficult to get something with higher attack going over this. If they do, then I'll get my rank up magic. Ooh, Darklords. I don't think I've played against them before. I think they have something that can stop my Icarus attack. That's why I put Lanius out here too, not just so I can... Kaijus! You fiend! I'm surprised we haven't come up with them yet, but Kaijus are kind of the dick. That's the main reason why Ultimate Falcon never made a splash in the meta, because a Kaiju can just tribute over it. It may be unaffected, but like summoning conditions are not a monster effect. Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of weird like that. You get into the more technical aspects of things. So, fortunately, I didn't get first turn Ultimate Falcon because he would have just tributed over it. Now, of course, I can do something tricky if I time this properly, depending on what he's got. Aw, there goes my last Strix, man. I'm going to put those in the graveyard. I only got 2 anyway. And I got another Fuzzy. I was going to get that anyway. Yeah, I'm going to put this in the graveyard, because if that goes in the graveyard this turn, you can only use its effect the turn it's sent to the graveyard. Okay, summon 1 Darklord. What does this do? Okay, 28. If a Darklord monster... Okay, but it's only if it's specialed. Okay, so we'll wait for it to come back out. And then... I will blow up both of these, and hope he doesn't have the thing in his hand that stops it. I think he does. No, but he can... I didn't know that was a quick effect. Yeah, I guess it is during either player's turn. And then I'll get my Fuzzy Lanius. I only use once per turn, though. So, you know. There we go. Well, one of the tricks that I've seen people playing around with, if you already have a Kaiju, they can't summon another Kaiju to your field. Of course, he's just gonna... Okay. Yep, I think I may be boned, ladies and gentlemen. If he can get rid of this Kaiju, then there's nothing to stop him from just using another one. So I'm not going to be able to sit on Ultimate Falcon and just do things. Well, I mean, that's not too bad. I don't really have that many spells. I have this one. I don't think it's... Okay, he can negate this. Not good for me, I tell you what. Hey, another Icarus attack. So, normal Salmon. Active Artario. Boom Wakasha. Try to activate this effect, see if he lets me. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. He won't. My spell! Getting negated more than me. Yep, gotta go into 4 Strix because I can't make anything else. And then we'll go ahead. Yeah, send that to the graveyard. To grab Booster Strix. Very important. If he can't destroy this with a card effect, he's going to be in for a spot of bother. And then we've already got... So, I'm going to get this. I can't special summon anymore. Pain Lanius, you have to have a monster with a level. So, we'll set this. We've got some defense for it. Next turn we can make the 7 Sins, which he could still Kaiju over, but maybe he can't. Who knows? Depends if he has Kaijus or not. Nope. Damn old Darklord contact. Just begin the summoning. Does he have that thing that steals stuff? No. Add 1 Darklord from deck to hand. What will search? Maybe, yeah. Good old Morningstar can't be special summoned, but he could tribute summon it with these 2 things. Just all the searching. I forget what Morningstar's hand... Oh, it's right here. Up to the number of effect monsters your opponent controls. Fuck you, I don't control any effect monsters. Get out of my hair, Mom! Haha! It worked! I did a thing! Let's... Oh, I think I win. Oh no, it doesn't take damage. Maybe he doesn't know that, though. Maybe he'll just surrender as soon as I get... Never give up. Never surrender. I'll just give him a moment. There we go! He didn't know that he didn't take damage. You gotta read that stuff. It's all about the mind games, man. One of these days, I'm gonna make an all mind games deck. It'll be the best deck I've ever made. Or the worst. Or both. Here we are in the 8th duel versus the Fusion Prince. He's the Prince of Fusioning, and he doesn't leave fingerprints. Yeah, I have Prince with Prince. It's close, but it's not exactly the same. Playing a more than 40 card deck. We're going second. But we have our combo. We can perhaps invoke the Wombo if he doesn't go too hard with the defense. Let us see. Go Birdie Bird. Birdie Bird says hello. Into Satellite Cannon Falcon. Please don't negate me. Oh, yay! I did a thing. And actually, we could do other things. So, check it. When we attack... When you attack, or I think it may be when you get attacked. Oh no, I have to have RaidRaptor spell traps on my field or in the graveyard. Oh wait, I do have RaidRaptor. No, that's not a RaidRaptor spell card. If I had this, what does that do? When your opponent's monster declares attack, negate the attack, special summon this card. Okay. But he's not going to negate the attack. But yeah, if I attack, I can special summon this. Yay. Useful because... Oh, I can only use 1 effect for a turn. Okay, I'm dumb. I thought I could use it again and get a 7 Sins and then be really cool. I'd be one of those cool kids that they sing about. Let's get Booster Strix. Because the one thing Ultimate Falcon is weak against is being attacked over. Which, this doesn't help you if they have Utopia the Lightning, because when it attacks, your opponent can't activate card effects. But, if they happen to get something else bigger, or something that they boost attack of something, then Booster Strix becomes really useful. Unfortunately, what was it? The other thing that really outs this deck at the moment is Chaos Max Dragon, because it has 4,000 attack. And it's unaffected, or not, but it can't be destroyed by card effects. So Booster Strix is useless against that as well. So if you're facing against those decks, you might want to switch this out for something in the side deck. So he sets a card. You have no face-up monsters. That means you're taking 1,000. That's a paddling. And because he didn't kill my things... Yep. Stun variant. Not going for the OTK. Not going for massive damage. We're just trying to make sure that I have too many things for him to deal with. He has to use so many resources that there's nothing he can do. Let's go ahead. 4,000. These are both difficult things to get rid of. Hey. Search. Okay, you just surrendered. That's probably for the best. Saved me a bit of time, you did. Let's go into the 9th duel. And now we're fighting Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Where you rolling those cards? Got every guy in here wishing. That's a R. Kelly reference. I like that song, even though R. Kelly himself probably not the best human being there could be. Probably not even close, but he's all right. Or he makes all right music, I should say, sometimes. But anyway, I digress. We're playing against Ignition. I'm of course Robert Stroud. Comment in the comments if you get that reference. It's a real person. It's one of those real person things that happens from time to time. Let's get one of these because our Tribute Laniuses are not going to be as good when we've already got 2 Mimicries that are going to be in the graveyard. Ho-ho! Let's just get Pain. Pain without love. I'm just doing all the singing today. Let's just go ahead. We're gonna make... Oh wait, I should have grabbed the nest. I don't know why I didn't grab the nest. That seems like an ill thought out thing. But whatever. We're set. Booster. Booster gold. Next turn we can grab it. And we'll get another Lanius. RaidRaptors look interesting. They're alright. They're not really... I kind of like them because they're underutilized, but they're mostly about searching. Notice a lot of times I don't use their names. In fact, I usually didn't read. I just look. I'm like, this is the graveyard guy. This is the summon again guy. They're just all material. They're not really like... I don't like those decks where the monsters themselves aren't really useful except for being material for other things. I mean, Gem Knights, kind of, because I feel like their cards have a little bit more personality. Their cards, like, you have a really defensive one and a really high attack one and a thunder one that's just kind of in between. Let's see. Okay, you can discard. So that's probably one of the easier ones. Ooh, Satellar Knight's invoked. Interesting. So he can negate my monster effects, can he? I don't know. Can he? But I guess we're going to find out. Gonna normal summon first. So let's try to activate that effect. I think it's only once per turn, right? Perhaps. Who can tell? I mean, he can tell. Maybe he's got other effect negations. No, he's not going to. Okay. So we're gonna grab another booster Strix. That'll be cool. Let's go ahead. We'll get another Mimicry, and then we'll get our nest. And we'll search out the thing that lets us make the huge things. Because why wouldn't we? Of course, these are starting to get up and attack. Ooh. Ow. That hurts. Okay, that puts us on a little bit of a tricky pickle, unfortunately. Because I need to be able to special summon. So we're just going to search as much as possible. Impossible. He can't special summon either, though. Oh, okay, now he can special summon. So I think it's... Oh, no, it's not from his hand to the graveyard. Well, doesn't that just rustle my tussle? And this is why I don't like Vanity's emptiness. Fortunately, I have 2 booster Strix, so unless he wants to... No, he can only do it once per turn. Okay. So if he attacks either of these, he's getting destroyed. Unless he could summon something else. But he can't summon something else without vanities. So that'll be main phase 2. I'm thinking a little bit ahead. You know, we'll just skip ahead. I think you know what might happen. Will he try to negate? He can, perhaps. If he does, if he summon this, he's in a bit of a tricky pickle. Ouch. I couldn't activate another one. Oh, now I have the things. But do I have something that can attack over that? I think I do. Just barely. Just barely. Just for men! Haha! I'm free! Let's see here. We're gonna be taking some damage, but that's alrighty. It's not alright. But we might be able to do some things. Let's see how many more monsters he wants to discard. If he's going to stop me from searching things. Let's send that to the graveyard. Ahoy! Big attack. Big attack for next time. And now we'll finally get our raptor's nest. Yay. And we'll go ahead and put that there. Of course, he could discard a spell, but I don't think he wants to discard his spell. That would be no good for him. And I've already normal summoned this turn, right? But I haven't activated a fuzzy. I could summon this, but he can negate its effect, and then I'll be screwed. And he has that thing with water. Does he have any water? I don't think he's playing any water. He's all light. Yeah, we'll just put this out here, added defense. Just a little bit extra. Just bump them up a little bit. Because, yeah, there's the water invoked monster. I don't know the invoked monster's names, but I know there's one that's like, it does piercing damage. Maybe it's the fire one. The fire or the water. One of them does like piercing damage and can attack like every monster you control. So if he had that, it would be bad. But fortunately, it looks like he only has access to light and dark, which are the 2 weakest of the invoked. Of course, if he summons fucking what's it called? I should know this. They were top tier for a while. There's the no, not Deneb. There's a Satellar Knight that sends everything back to your hand. He could summon that, and then it'd be clear and open. Well, it would send all his stuff back to the hand, too. I don't know. We'll see. He's going to summon at least a couple things. We'll be back. Oh, no. He made the big one. Banish it and all. Okay, but it's in defense. Target one invoked you control or in the graveyard. So this is all attributes. So he could banish all monsters I control with the same attribute. Fuck, man. Fuck, shit, fuck. I don't like that, because he could just use it whenever he wants, man. He could use it whenever he wants. Let's deck thin. Now that's what I could do, is try to bait that out. I don't think I'll be able to bait it out. And that can't be, nothing's going to be able to stop me from being summoned. My only real hope is that he lets me do the things I want to do. Yep, we gotta roll them bones, people! It's bone rolling time. Will he allow me to make the plays? Does he understand how RaidRaptors work? Huh? Skip force? He let me do it. He let me do the thing. That was a foolhardy and foolish move of you. You had the chance. Granted, I guess it would have left him open and he doesn't know I could special summon and stuff. But He's in bad position now. Because I am unaffected by all card effects. And I will get my last booster Strix, if I have one left. And now I have 35 defense. That's a lot of defense, people. And I'll probably just summon another fuzzy, make a third one, just so I can get through my deck. Ooh, I'm running out of cards. But that's alright, I have my boss monster out. So I should be good. I don't think he can make anything that can get over this. Well, can I not special summon with another? Okay. Unfortunately, I can't make him lose attack. That's a good boss monster. Thanks. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. Do I not have another RaidRaptor? Did I mess up? Oh well. That's fine. Unfortunately, kaijus are a thing. Sad face. So let's see. Does he have what it takes? He might play honest because he's playing a lot of light monsters. We'll see. Once again, I'll be back once he's done building whatever he's done building. Alright, he used its effect. What? Okay, he banished everything except for Ultimate Falcon. Which hurts. I had a lot of stuff on the field that I didn't want banished. What will he be able to make? Special summon, 1 light. Okay, he just made that. Doesn't seem to have the ability to get over things. He can summon another Tellarknight. Is there a big Tellarknight that can get over this? I'm hoping not. But I don't know what Tellarknight, what new... They've got a new support other than this thing. So he might be able to do some things. Also, what is this thing? Someone who knows more of the lore. It looks like it's got pieces of Infernoids in there. And then that's also, what? Construct? From Shadal fame? Perhaps? And maybe some kind of Cliffort? Just all sort of fused together in a big ball. Just a big ball of meta decks. And formerly meta decks. Just all in one card that doesn't see very much play because it's tied directly to Tellarknights. Which did win Worlds one year, but they got hit almost immediately with reinforcements of the army. Ah, there he is. Trevor. But unaffected by all things, so, you know. But he might be able to invoke himself something, maybe? Who could say? This is definitely an interesting combination, although, let's go ahead and make him have less attack. And now I can make big things happen. Big, beefy things. Things that no one thought were things. But I knew in my heart that it was getting late, and I was just rambling. But the other people, they didn't know. Let's go into that. Yeah, I mean, why not? Oh, wait. Damn it. I should have searched while I had the chance. I forgotted. I am a dumb. But I think I could send that back and attack for a lot. Probably a lot. Unless he's got some kind of negation. He has some kind of negation. My bird! It actually worked on a bird. It wasn't a RaidRaptor bird, but it was a bird. So it made sense. No, I do not want a cattle call. You're being... Go home, deck, you're drunk. Ah, so he's going to be able to stall for quite some time. This may be tricky. We'll get that out. Shuffle 1 Tellarknight from your hand into the grave, or... Oh, send 1 Tellarknight from my hand. Okay. And then he can draw 1 card. I still have this. I don't know what I could possibly get that would be all that... Well, I mean, we'll get another one of these. Why not? You could deck thin. Let's just go ahead. We'll kill that. because it seems like it's the least useful. He might have something he can revive in the grave. Guess I could have summoned that and made it. Yeah, we're good. Less attack, just in case. And once again, we'll be back. This is a real barn burner. We're burning this barn down, I tell you what. Going into the battle phase. Attacking with Altir, eh? Honest, perhaps? Let's go ahead and try this. Maybe he'll negate it. If he is playing Honest, he'll want to negate that. But if he only has one monster in his hand, that could be difficult. No, he had that Gem Knight Garnet. Not useful! Not useful in hand. Oh, he gave that attack? That's not what he attacked with, though, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. I thought he attacked with Altir. That would have been a my bird type moment. It's fine, though, because, you know... Hey. Tap dancing Krusty and whatnot. And then we'll go ahead and do this. And we'll cattle call because I'll be able to attack if I do that instead of using last Strix. I should have nested again. I keep forgetting to nest. Very important for RaidRaptors to find their nest. Solemn warning. You motherfucker. Alright then. I'll just attack you for 35. Yeah. We'll get that out anyway, because he's already taken the damage. Another Ultimate Falcon. 7 sins. Such 7, many sins. And that just scares... Well, yeah, we'll just scare him a little bit. Of course, he's not taking that 1,000 every turn now, because I have no more material. And if he has another way to get up over this, I'm going to be in for some trouble. But I don't think he can get over both of these. Ooh, Yooka-Laylee. Not a good one. It's a good crowd-funded game, perhaps. I mean, it's still in development. Who knows at this point. But, you'll have to comment in the comments if you're watching this in the future and Yooka-Laylee has come out, whether or not it's success. I'm sure I'll know by then, but comment anyway. Good game. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it was a pretty good game. Pretty back and forth. We both did damage. I will concede. Good job, this guy. I'll see you guys in the next duel. Alrighty then, here we are, the 10th and final duel versus EO. You know, EO. You got him. You got him. We're gonna go ahead and roll this dice with Allure of Darkness. It's not turned out so well for us so far. But, I mean, it's the 10th duel. We've already done better than I thought I could. Might as well roll the bones. You know, just banish all our Pain Laniuses. Well, why not? I think we might still be able to do some... I mean, we might be able to get our plays going, at least. Because we've got Swallow's Nest. So we can tribute that. We can get out... No, not Mim. There we go. This guy. And he will, of course... put Mimicry into the graveyard. Who will search us? Fuzzy, because I can summon Fuzzy. And deck thin some more, and I already have 2 of my nests, so why would I do that? Wucha. Activate. Get another Fuzzy for... Or not another Fuzzy, get another Tribute Lanius for next turn. And we'll go ahead... Pardon me, cough there. Not quite as bricked as I thought. And, we'll get a booster Strix. So we can do other stuff. Oh yes, and of course Fuzzy. Get another. He's not very fuzzy, I tell you what. I don't know why I get more Russian as we go along. That's just a weird side effect. So there we go, we got some destruction, we've got some things. It depends what he does, how afraid of it I am. Who knows what he could be doing. Not a very strong play. That's unfortunately what you sacrifice for making this a less Ultimate Falcon Turbo. Sometimes you don't open as well. And there are more spell traps that help the RaidRaptors have some survivability. But they're like, they prevent your monsters from being destroyed or you taking damage. They have like an archetype Wabaku, essentially, which is alright, but I find it's much more useful to disrupt your opponent than to simply protect yourself for a turn. At least in this kind of deck. At least with this kind of meta. Especially like if you do end up going against like Zodiacs or something. A well-timed Icarus attack can really, really screw them over. And you draw so much. I mean, we already almost went through half our deck just this one time. And he's already setting cards. So either he doesn't know what he's doing, because you're usually supposed to set cards after you attack, which I'm sure someone will point out that I've set cards early before I get excited. But normally if you start by setting cards, it's because you don't have very many good plays you can make. Just set one pass. Possibly. Ooh, a Romages. I have a chance against these things. I'm going to save this for like the field spell, though. I'm not trusting that field spell. Alright. Fair enough. Pretty cool. Let's do some things. Boom Wakasha. And just hope that I probably should have used this first, because if this is that thing that lets him blow up a card every turn, I'm going to be sad. Very sad. If it's Solemn Strike, that would be a bad choice for a Romages. I've been thinking about going back to a Romages, but for once, I actually have like the next 4 What a decks planned out, because we're getting close to 100, and I got a couple specially kind of things. We're of course going to do the same play that we always do. I wish that the RaidRaptor Mace was something you could search, because that turns him into 2800. That would be really nice. Do I have any Pain Laniuses left? I do. Let's go ahead. I think I want to try to do some damage. While we're here, go ahead and nest. Why not? Oh, because his life points are higher now. That's why I'm like, why did I lose attack? And then I realized. Oh yeah, and I still haven't. I have so many search options that I forget how much searching I can actually do. We'll get another booster. Booster Gold, Hero for Hire. Oh yeah. Now we make the 7 sins. Because you can lower my attack by a bit, but it's not going to be lowering it enough. Not for this guy. This guy has a lot of attack. Let's just hope this isn't like Sandstorm, Mirror Force, or something. Deadly Winds. If you gain LP, target destroy it. And if you could pay LP equal to the difference. Okay. That doesn't help him right now, though. Now I go back up and attack. Yay! Destroy face-up whose combined attack is less than or equal to the LP you paid to activate this effect. Okay. Has to be 3,000 higher, though. Okay. So he's already taken damage. He's already in a bad position for a Romages. So this deck may end up doing better than I thought. I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll pull some sort of play. They can still synchro and do stuff like that. Anytime you're starting with a Romages... I didn't really like this card. I mean, it has some good utility, but just a little bit too unpredictable. Let's see. Okay, so he's going to gain. What does this do? Change its battle position. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll get rid of this. Kill these 2. Possibly good game. I mean, he's got more life points, but that's not going to save him, and he already used his normal summon. Yeah, set 1 and go. I'll see you guys on the end screen. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We went 8-2 which is much, much better than I thought we could do. This deck didn't do nearly that good in testing. I was looking at more of a 60%, but we managed to get some pretty good matchups. Not the most powerful decks, and even those decks that weren't that powerful, we still had kind of a trouble struggling against them. But hopefully you saw the strengths of the RaidRaptors, you saw their weaknesses, a little bit of their versatility, although we didn't get Utopic Future out, which kind of sucks, but you saw most of what they could do. Next time on What a Deck, one of my favorite decks, King Tiger Stun, 2017 edition. We'll see how that can hold up in the current meta. So far from testing, not very well, but I thought that about the original version, and that ended up being one of the best decks I ever had. So we'll see. Should be interesting. Until then, good luck, and have fun.